These rocky shores where I call home, where my heart longs to be. Whenever I roam, it's these rocky shores, it's where I long to be. Yes, it's these rocky shores, they are home to me.
Whenever I leave here, it hurts me so, with tears in my eyes. Why you go? There ain't no work, and the kids need new clothes. The bills need paying, so I must go.
These rocky shores, where I call home, where my heart longs to be. Whenever I roam, yes, these rocky shores is where I long to be. Yes, these rocky shores, they're home to me.
I think to myself, where did it all go? The life I once had on the ocean's gentle road. With tears in my eyes and my head in my hands, away from my family, I hope they understand.
That is these rocky shores, where I call home, that's where my heart longs to be. Whenever I roam, it's these rocky shores, where I long to be. Yes, these rocky shores, they are home to me. Yes, these rocky shores, they are home to me.
Good evening. Welcome to This Week in Review. Tonight's stories include Ski Trail Project is almost completed, the Coastal Cleanup Update, the winners of the Lions Santa Claus Parade. These stories plus community events, BBS Playbill, Off the Rack, and more coming up after this.
In Nepal, children care for children, while their parents must work to grow food. USC Canada works with Nepali partners building daycare centers and schools. Here, children develop skills to begin building better lives for themselves and their families. USC Canada, building tomorrow, today. I'm Bruce Coburn for USC Canada, 56 Spark Street, Ottawa.
The Ski Trail Project will be completed on Thursday, December the 16th. We took our cameras and went for a walk around the trail on Wednesday to see the improvements the workers have been busy making. As we reported in October, the ski trail has been upgraded with a gravel path. In the area known as the Herringbone, there are picnic tables and benches. The short reach trail has been cleared of brush and benches put around. We also reported in October that the grotto is where the day picnic area will be. The washroom has been completed. Picnic tables, benches, and a fireplace have been put in place, as well as a supply of firewood. The grotto trail has been cleared of brush, and benches have been placed in the Long Reach Trail and the North Woods. Boardwalks have been built throughout the Westwood Trail. For all people who enjoy walking, this is a wonderful place to come for your daily walk. We guarantee you won't be disappointed. The weather plays a major role in which area the coastal cleanup crew are working at. This week the crew have been hauling away garbage. To date they have hauled away 94 truckloads. I caught up with Henry Eyre and some of his crew on Thursday at the town dump where they were dumping a load of garbage. The men have dragged from the bottom approximately 50 wringer washers, 10 toilets, and countless bicycles. The most unusual items have been an old-fashioned hand-operated sewing machine and a potbelly stove. Most of the rusty items here have come from our coastal waters. Some of our seniors may recognize this item. The cleanup crew have lost count as to how many of these they have taken from the coves. The crew went to Aaron's Arm to clean up when the weather was bad, and they took approximately 4 truckloads from the area. The workers told me that since I spoke to them in November, they have enough burnable garbage that it took them a couple of days to dispose of it all. This includes fish nets that they have fished from the bottom. The group has one problem. Some individuals are dumping garbage in the area that has already been cleaned up. This includes everyday household garbage. We would like to take this opportunity to remind everyone that our town does have anti-litter regulations. Section 9 states, "No person shall throw or deposit litter in any ditch, pond, or stream, or other body of water in any park or elsewhere within the town." The fine for dumping garbage is a minimum of $25. The Burgeo Lions held a very successful Santa Claus parade on Sunday, December the 6th. It was a great start to the Christmas season. We took our camera to the plant parking lot to watch as the floats went by. The young and the young at heart seemed to enjoy the parade. The winner of the most original float was Innovative Fisheries. Most effort went to A.J. Matthews School. Theme of Christmas was awarded to the Burgeo Volunteer Fire Department. The theme of peace went to RCSCC Bob Bartlett. Congratulations to you all. The parade will be shown in its entirety during Christmas week. Stay with us for more of This Week in Review coming up after this.
Here in Canada, we've made great strides in advancing women's causes, yet we still have a long way to go, both here and in the rest of the world. USC Canada is taking steps, supporting savings and loans programs for women in developing countries. When you reach out, you find we're really not so far apart. This is June Callwood. Please lend your support to USC Canada, 56 Spark Street, Ottawa.
The BBS held its annual Christmas tree lighting on Sunday, December the 6th. A large crowd gathered to watch the event. Santa stopped by for a visit and gave out candy to the children. The Sea Cadets played music before, during, and after the tree lighting. The Elk Committee sponsored a toy drive to collect toys for children in our area this holiday season. The committee was very pleased with the number of toys that were donated. There were teddy bears, games, blocks, dolls, boxes of chocolates, and baby toys. There was also a selection of rat presents. The Elk Committee will be distributing these toys before Christmas. Thanks to the public for their donations. The Burgeo Public Library hosted a Christmas party on Thursday for the children involved in their reading program. Music played for the children to dance to if they wanted. The parents served lunch, and of course there was a visit from you-know-who. Santa gave the boys and girls treats and listened while they told him what they wanted for Christmas. And now over to Councillor Barbara Barter for the Council report.
Good evening. This evening I will be reporting on 2 Town Council meetings, one which was held on November the 24th and the other which was held on December the 2nd. Out of those 2 meetings, these issues were discussed. Mr. Don DeCesar of Atlantic Engineering was contacted and forwarded a copy of the letter from the school councils. I'd like to explain that just recently the 2 school councils of Burgeo had met with some concerns concerning the school recreation complex. And I think one of their main issues was that there was no regular gym for regular gym activities, particularly for school sports. And the council wrote a letter to the committee asking that in their proposal, in the floor plan that was being developed, they would consider looking at being able to leave a space for a regular-sized gym. This letter has gone to Mr. Butt, Don DeCesar, and all of the committee members, and Mr. DeCesar has advised that he will, after talking with Mr. Andrew Butt, come to Burgeo and meet with the committee. There is a one-day municipal consultation session being held in Corner Brook at the Holiday Inn on Tuesday, December the 8th. The session is to deal with the proposed changes to the Municipalities Act and the Urban and Rural Planning Act. A couple of town council members shall be attending. There was a motion and it was resolved that a donation of $25 be given to the Lions Club to help with the purchase of goodies for the Santa Claus parade. Councillor Billard advised that a letter concerning the relocation of the Cape Royal Monument would be drafted and sent to all parties involved. It was also resolved that the application from Mr. Bradley Skinner to construct a dwelling size 26 feet by 30 feet at 2 Samways Lane be approved. It was also resolved that Mrs. Wanda McDonald, who requested an approval to take over and operate the business known as Mona's Place, be accepted. The motion was carried. Correspondence. Council was in receipt of the 5-year capital works application for the period 1999 to the year 2003. The town manager noted that for the next 2 years, funding would be on a 50-50 cost-shared basis between government and municipalities. New business. Tidy Towns. The town of Burgeo last year got involved with the Tidy Towns program, and we were awarded 4 pitcher plants and was noted for its sandy beaches. The winning town in this category was the town of Brigus, who received 5 pitcher plants. This year, the town again wishes to continue with the Tidy Town project. It is very worthwhile. It encourages community members and community groups to take an active part in making our community beautiful. It leaves a pleasing sense for people coming into the community, particularly our tourists. And therefore, again, this year we will be seeking groups who might have an interest in doing this project and working with whichever group indicates an interest. We encourage all groups to think about this project and get involved. An official from Port Basque was in town and looked at the system in the chlorine plant with regards to improving the town's water supply. In his report, he made several recommendations where the system could be improved, as well as how the town could decrease its operating costs. This will be worked on over the winter months. The town is also looking into the cost of a street sweeper. This would be something that could be attached to the front of the loader and would be used to keep all of the roads free of gravel, which seemed to be a problem after a heavy rainfall. Council approved an application for a local business to do some repairs to the wharf at the Marine Service Center. Council received 4 applications for the Calder Scholarship. More information will be obtained and the recipient will be named at the next regular meeting to be held on December 16th. This scholarship will be presented at the annual awards night at St. John Central High to be held on December the 1st. Rick's Reliable Auto Parts was given a permit to do tire changes only on his parking lot at 85 Reach Road. This is a temporary permit and is valid only until July 1st, 1999. The town office will be closed on Tuesday, December the 8th. Both the town manager and town clerk will be attending a seminar in Corner Brook. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Stay with us for Off the Rack, community events, the BBS Playbill, all after this.
Human survival depends on the Earth, on our planet's astonishing fertility. But what happens when the soil dries up and blows away? On Canada's prairies, on Africa's plains, precious topsoil is disappearing. Hi, I'm Bruce Coburn. Almost a third of the Earth's land surface is threatened by drought and desertification, and that means the lives of 1 billion people are at risk. The Earth can heal itself, but it needs help. People in developing countries are reclaiming their damaged land, restoring its lost fertility with the help of Canadian organizations like USC Canada. Worldwide, countries including Canada are starting to collaborate in the fight against desertification, working to ratify an international treaty. It's our future that's at stake. Together, we can bring the harvest home. Call 1-800-5656-USC.
Off the Rack. This week as we scanned our tape rack, we came across a tape of a very popular bird in our area, the partridge. Let's take a look back to February 1987. BBS Playbill. Tune in on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. for a rebroadcast of Pansy's Garden. Join Pansy and the gang for 2 stories, a craft, and lots of fun on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. on Pansy's Garden. This will be the last show until after Christmas. Join us on Sunday, December the 20th at 6:30 p.m. for Religious Revelations, coming to us from St. John's the Evangelist Church. And I'll be here again next week with This Week in Review. For This Week in Review, I'm Marie Rose. Good night.